Now, from 21Alive Plus, this is your Fastcast.
Good morning. There's a live look over downtown Fort Wayne on your Friday morning. We have finally made it to the last day of the work week. Honestly, at this point, I'm just going to say it, hallelujah. It has just been a long week. I don't know why I'm feeling so exhausted today, but we are tracking some weekend rain, unfortunately, but it's not going to completely ruin our weekend.
No, in fact, it kind of gives you a good opportunity. One day where you have more outside stuff going on and another one where a little bit more inside stuff, but I still think you will have some outdoor time. So here's the look as we go through. I've been giving you the first alert all week long to your weekend rain chance. That really picks up for late Saturday night going into Sunday. Peak time on the rain for the weekend, 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sunday. Once we get past 10 a.m., we might see an isolated shower, 10 to noon, then we're done. That's about it for the weekend. So certainly not a washout by any means. And going into next week, tracking another cold front on Wednesday, bringing in more opportunities for rain, which we need because we're still in a severe drought, and that looks to drop us down into Thursday of next week. So here's a look at today as we go into the weekend. Future track shows mostly sunny skies, quiet conditions, and it's really just a gorgeous day for this Friday with a high of 61. For the weekend, cloud cover returns on Saturday, but we hold off on rain until Sunday morning. Once we get past 10, the bulk of the rain is out, but as I mentioned, 10 to noon, we could see an isolated shower or two. Then we clear out behind it, and we look to be fairly quiet going forward. Temperatures for the weekend actually warm up just a hair more. In fact, we get up to 66 on Sunday, even despite the rain and some of the cloud cover returning. Going into next week, this is what I'm keeping our eye on. Our jet stream shows our overall weather pattern where we see fluctuations and where we could see big changes in terms of weather systems coming through. And this particular dip in the jet stream indicates that we'll have a quick low pressure system come through, bringing in a cold front and diving us down a little bit, not only just for Wednesday, but I think temperatures could falter a little bit for Thursday and even Friday too. Temperatures on Wednesday go from the upper 50s. And then by Thursday, we struggle, but I think we'll just barely reach the low 50s, Jess.
Okay, I need to find some warmer clothes. I've been kind of holding on with some transitional clothes, but I feel like now it's going to be time. Also, I don't know if you could hear me the whole time. If you heard any weird noises during Liz talking, I have a case of the hiccups over here, so bear with me, I guess, as we
move. A little bit of side noise.
Yeah, if you hear anything weird, I just have the hiccups. All right. We want to talk some news headlines this morning. The city of Fort Wayne, FWPD, and an officer are being sued for $10 million after a young man was shot and killed by police 2 years ago. According to the lawsuit, on November 2nd, 2022, Officer Andrew Fry responded to an anonymous 911 call reporting an armed man making threats on Poplar Street. Officer Fry says he saw 18-year-old Wyatt Beckler there walking in the area and tried to stop and detain him. When Beckler didn't comply, police say Officer Fry shot Beckler 3 times in the back, killing him. Police say they found a knife in Beckler's possession after the shooting. Now, they also say Beckler had searched for videos about suicide by a cop before calling 911. But Beckler's family says he was known by FWPD to have a history of mental health issues and that the responding officer did not act accordingly. You can find the full complaint on our website right now. It's 21alivenews.com. Okay, this next story is really just a good reminder to always be wary of buying items online on sites like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. Down in Indianapolis, a man is behind bars after police say he shot and robbed a man while completing a Facebook Marketplace transaction. 19-year-old Kayshawn Kimbrough is facing robbery charges. Now, it happened back in August on the east side of Indianapolis, and the man who was robbed, Babatunde Jaji, says he started messaging Kimbrough, who had listed an iPhone for sale. They agreed on a price, and Jaji said he went to meet Kimbrough, and he wanted to see the phone before he handed over the money. That's when Kimbrough pulled out a gun, demanding Jaji's wallet and cell phone. Take a listen.
I just put my car in the drive. I was about to drive away. He just shot me straight.
So for those buying items from people off of websites or social media, police say meetings should always happen in a place that's well populated, well lit, and not at your house or theirs. People can always exchange items at many police stations. So it just serves as a good reminder, you know, this is something you hear about sometimes, but you never think it could happen to you. It happened right in our state's capital, so just keep that in mind. All right, well, that's all from us here today. We're just going to leave you guys on a live look over downtown Fort Wayne. Like I always say, it's so nice to see the sunshine coming up on the buildings. We've got a lot of sunshine in the forecast, minus that little rain bout we're going to have, which is kind of a bummer. But besides that, it doesn't look like our forecast is too bad. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we're back here on Monday.